Welcome to Vocal Profiling Live on BBS Radio. I am your host, Sherry Edwards, along with Beth, and this is our entertainment show about vocal profiling. People have sent us some emails, and we're going to address that idea of this is our entertainment station. We're going to talk about a lot of things tonight, but if we have any new listeners, we ask people to call in the show, and we have a number for you to call in, 740-698-0670. Call in and give us your vocal profile. This is open night. We're not talking about anything in particular. They could ask us about general stuff. They could ask us about diet. They could ask us about relationships. So we'll take your calls, and if you're interested, we'll keep you on the line. We take a sample of your voice right through the microphone. We share that information with the audience. It'll go right up here on this board behind me. You don't have to give your real name. You can fake that out. I shouldn't have said that about if they're interesting, we'll keep them on. Because sometimes we can't keep them on even if they're interesting.
That's true.
And
just be sure you're ready when you call us.
Yes. People are writing to us and saying, I've got your Nano Voice, I downloaded it, but I want more information. So we're having a free class February 18th, but you must write to us for us to give you an invitation. Class at Vocal Profiling, here's the places that you can write to us. Or NutriSounds.com is where you download. But this is my address, sherryonair@gmail, soundhealthradio@gmail, but the class is class at Vocal Profiling. And we're having all of these emails and different sites because people constantly bomb our sites. You know, come to think of it, it doesn't have to be those people. It could be anybody that doesn't want the truth out there, because that's what we're doing, and that's what we got some letters about, that we shouldn't have a right to tell people the truth. I think that's kind of crazy. This shot is in response to somebody who wrote to us and said, I have your program, I don't know what a microphone to use. It is in the manual, and if you want the manual, write to class at vocalprofiling.com, or you can call us at one of the numbers going to come up in a minute. But we use two different microphones. The Logitech USB desk mic, and here's the model number. You can get this at Amazon, overnight shipping, $25 I think it is. Mm-hmm. And you can also get it at Walmart.
At Walmart.
Yeah. This is the Samson mic. This is a little more expensive. This is about $100 if you're going to do it professionally. But this Samson is very heavy, very sturdy. This little USB mic, the neck of it right here just snaps. One kid gets a hold of it, and it just snaps off. So it's not very sturdy. But this leads us to another mailbag that came in. This lady wrote to us and said, I received your announcement about the show last week. And I think it said, try it here. Tirades, lies, scandals, and dope. I'm getting my mailbag a little out of order here. But she said, I couldn't even open it. It felt evil to me. You really don't need to be a circus act. And the American people don't have a right to know who's lying. They need to discern that for themselves. You shouldn't step in and talk about that. It's nobody's business that Christian Bale was faking it. It's nobody's business about Michael Phelps and the bong. And absolutely, it's nobody's business what the president really feels. I was appalled. I think as a person, I need to know who's telling the truth and who isn't. I certainly want it in my personal life. We love and respect this idea of truth. We honor it as a virtue, but we aren't very truthful. I would love to hear comments. Anybody wants to call in? I'd love to hear from the audience here. Do you think it's okay that if we have a computer and we can tell that the president or the head of a bank or the head of Citicorp, if we can tell that they're lying, do we have an obligation to let people know that? Is there a right of the people to know, especially the people that entrusted their money to Citicorp? Yeah. Opinion? Cassie?
Well,
I don't know exactly how to respond. I mean, as far as like whether or not we should be analyzing the voices of top news people, absolutely, because people are eating up stuff about Christian Bale and Phelps and Obama and Clements, and why can't we show that what we do at Sound Health is topical?
Well, she said, yes, what you do is topical, but it shouldn't be a circus act. Who in the heck cares about Christian Bale? Let the Inquirer handle it. Well, maybe we should send the article to the Inquirer. You know, I think some of these little magazines about movie stars, is so-and-so pregnant? You know, they could send us the vocal print. We could tell them whether she's pregnant or not. That's the serious side of what we do. But if people were not interested, there wouldn't be 20 of those little magazines on the checkout stand.
Exactly. Or so many hits on our YouTube versions of the show.
We
I
had,
mean, my goodness.
we had six,
That's what people want to hear about.
we had
Why
600
shouldn't we do
and we had 600 and some hits on YouTube on Obama. What did we do?
The inauguration.
The inauguration.
Speech, yeah.
So a lot
Huge.
of people ask us to send them copies of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's great that interest is getting out there. Ben, behind the camera here, do you have an opinion of whether or not you want to know when someone's telling the truth? Or
I don't mind knowing. I like to know stuff like that. I have no qualms.
my mother said, the truth will set you free, but first it will make you miserable. And she's right. You know, you can see from some of the evidence tonight. So this is what we sent out to people, just to let them know what we did, what they missed. And there was some lady that came to our door, and she said, I don't think you're part of God's work. You're not in the Bible. I said, do you drive an automobile? Do you have a TV? Have you ever taken penicillin? Those 3 things aren't in the Bible either.
Exactly.
I believe I'm just as much a part of God and God's work as anything. And I've been given a gift to be able to hear things from people that we put in a computer program, and we put it in there so that when I die, it's going to go on, and this isn't lost. I could probably be a multi-gazillionaire if I would just do what I can do naturally for people and give them their sounds and their signature sound, because that's been around for ages. But I wanted it to be carried on, and so that's why we're doing the computer programs with people about this. I don't know how we got this one, but they're wondering how they can get on our mailing list. Call the office, go to Nutrisounds, go to Radio Vocal Profiling. We will put you on there. And if you really want to be on our mailing list, we have thought of something to help you do that. One of the people asked for sonocards. So we decided that we're going to give away a big set, the large set of sonocards. Beautiful, you'll see one here. Okay, caller, just hang on for a minute. So we are going to ask you to write to us. Write to us at vocalprofiling.com. Write to me, sherryonair@gmail. And we will put your email in the pot, and we're going to draw for 3 sets of sonocards. So this is your opportunity to, 1, get on our mailing list, and 2, get a set of sonocards that somebody was asking for.
When is the deadline to write this?
Let's do it, because people are going to be watching this on YouTube like the next week. So by next show, should we do it?
Yeah.
Or should we do
Maybe
2
like
drawings?
2 weeks.
2
Give
weeks.
them a little bit of time.
Give them 2 weeks to get it into us?
February.
Well,
is
people
that
who send the
26th?
email in first are going to be on the bottom of the pile. I'm going to make sure to mix it all up. So you
And we should do it on the show. Draw it on the show.
Yes, let's do that.